Instagram. It's been a while. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Holly. Lovely to meet you. I wanted to talk to you today about something that feels quite real for me. And when I say quite real, really real, really real. So last week I shared with my audience in terms of my mailing list, the people that are in my community, that I had this like kind of smack in the face realization that I really wasn't doing that well. And to say that as a coach, to say that as someone who practices holistic wellness and is a Reiki master and an Ayurvedic teacher and practitioner and many other things, right? Trained in coaching, trained in all the modalities. And I had this realization of, oh, yeah, you're in a bit of a hole. What is going on? And some of it is just like really practical. You know, my health has been really bad. I've got rheumatoid arthritis. And for the past year, since about of COVID, I had like a real flare up of my arthritis and it hasn't gone down. And I've had a bit of a battle going on. And I hate to use that word, but it really has felt like it. A battle going on with the health service in order to get what I need to get it back under control. And there has been lots of other bits along the way, you know, medicines that I've had to take which make me feel crap, you know, business still to run, kids to look after. You know what it's like, right? Life doesn't stop just because we're not on form, or life doesn't stop just because we're not feeling ourselves. And I wanted to share a reflection of something that I know that I've been doing myself that has been really hindering feeling better. And there's a really good reason that I've been doing it, and I think many of us do it because we live in a society, banging on about the society again, Holly. We live in a culture, a society that glorifies the masculine. And what I mean by that is the logical, the analytical, the discipline, the, you know, the things that make sense and the structure. And so because of that, and because of the conditioning that I've received, those times over the past few months when I haven't felt great, when I've really felt like middle of a funk, I have made it worse for myself by pulling in that masculine side. So my inner cheerleader turned toxic. And what I mean by that is, so that really kind of beautiful part of the masculine, that healthy part of the masculine side is like, yeah, you've got this, you can do this, you know, put these things in place, even if it's hard, you can do this. That inner cheerleader turned into a bit of a tyrant and it turned toxic. So it was like, you should try harder, you should be more disciplined, why aren't you doing these things, you know better. And so on top of feeling in a bit of a funk, I found myself hitting myself with a huge stick. And I'm sharing that because it's not unusual, right? How many of us find ourselves doing this when we're off and we're not on form? Instead of bringing in what we actually need, which I'll talk a bit about in a moment, we resort to the stick. We should do more. We should try harder. We should be more. This sense of not enough. You're not enough as you are. Alternatively, what I know better and haven't been doing is sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes that masculine is needed, right? Sometimes I need to give myself a kick up the arse. Sometimes I need to remind myself to, yes, Holly, get your ass on the yoga mat, get your ass on the meditation cushion, and you will feel better. Of course, But sometimes that's not required. And sometimes that stick hurts. And sometimes that stick makes it worse. So, although I know this, and I've been trying my best to practice this, in terms of not falling into this, it still happens, right? That's my default network. And this is why I trained so much in feminine form medicine, in Ayurveda, in energy teachings, in meditations, in hypnotherapy, in NLP. Everything that I've done over the years has been so that I can rewrite that voice when it turns toxic, and I can get comfortable. And believe me, I really wasn't in the beginning, and still struggle at times, but I can get more comfortable with the self-compassion, and I can get more comfortable with that. It's okay. You just need to nurture yourself right now. You just need to take care of yourself right now. How can you be kind to yourself today, instead of what additional burdens can you put on yourself today? What's something that's going to make you laugh? What's something that's going to fill you with joy? What's something that is just going to allow you to escape responsibility and burden and put you into play and joy? And I wanted to share that because often if we're in the wellness world, especially in the West, we will put the masculine on a pedestal. You know, your yoga practice only matters if you do it every day. Your yoga practice only matters if you sweat. Your meditation practice only works if you're consistently sitting your backside on that pillow every single day. And, you know, I am the first person to put my hands up and say, yeah, I do believe in consistency. And yeah, I do believe sometimes we have to be disciplined. But sometimes that discipline is not the medicine. Sometimes it's about turning inward and going, what do I actually need today? So I wanted to share that with you in the hope that it finds the right person that needs to hear it. If that is you, comment below, let me know. Because that is my plan at the moment, is I am leaning into the feminine. I am leaning into what feels good. What does my soul require? Where can I just surrender more? Where can I trust more? Where can I just allow things to be? And yes, some of that might also come with the other side to the feminine, which is a little bit destructive. And sometimes that destructiveness is required in order to break down the things that are no longer needed to be there. Whether that's things on your plate, things that you're telling yourself you should do, relationships you're in, friendships you have. Sometimes we need to allow things to drop away too. I hope that's been helpful, lovelies. I look forward to seeing you soon. I will keep you updated on this journey, and no doubt the challenges I will come up against. So yeah, reach out if you need anything. Otherwise, I will see you soon. Take care.